Hello, guess the time. What do you think? 3:13 a.m.? Man, it's on the money, good guess. I read through the comments on my last vlog, and the majority vote by a little hair was Luca's birthday video, so that's what we are going to do now at 3:13 in the morning together. Luca is 2 years old, which seems completely impossible. I swear I was just having that 13-minute delivery maybe 6 months ago. Do you guys remember that? That delivery with that child? I don't. It was 13 minutes. Little side note, people always ask me if I'd rather do Scarlett's labor again or Luca's labor. Scarlett's labor started on a Saturday and she was born on a Tuesday, so long. And then Luca, I went in saying, it is time to go to the hospital at 1:40 and he was born at 1:53. There's a whole long vlog about it which you can watch. I'll link it below. This is my analogy. Would you rather learn to do the splits by stretching and breathing and preparing your body as you slowly make your way into it, or being slammed into the ground without any warning? Scarlett's delivery all the way. In fact, I think as soon as Luca was born, I looked over at Ryan and said, I never want to do that again. If that's how we have to have children from now on, we're done. It was traumatic, but so worth it. Luca is 2 and he's in my favorite stage to date. He says so many things, and some of the sweetest are, I love you, mommy, so much. And he'll squeeze my arm, make that little face. Oh, he's just so cute. Ugh. He's also the biggest stink pot in the world. He's tested so many boundaries that Scarlett never tested. I wrote about it on Instagram a couple days ago. You can see my Instagram below. I'm the most active on that out of all of the social medias. So for his 2nd birthday, because he is a very opinionated little guy now, I wanted to make sure I honored what he wanted. If you don't know, I always go all out for my kids' birthdays, and I know that some people roll their eyes at that when they see people go like all Pinterest crazy, but let me give you my shtick. We don't buy big gifts for the kids for their birthdays because I know family and friends will spoil them enough with that. So my gift to the kids is the experience. It's kind of like if I were a scrapbooker. Instead of decorating a page with all the memories, I decorate the house as if it were a scrapbook page, and then in all the pictures, it's an already decorated scrapbook page that we can like walk through. So every year when they see the pictures of their birthday, they remember the theme and how hard we worked on it, and they work on it with me. They love doing the decorations. So little Luca Matthew is really into 2 things: fish and the color orange. That's what he loves more than anything, fish and the color orange. You can imagine how big Nemo is in our household. So for his birthday, I gave myself about 50 bucks and some paper and a few little bits and bobs and tried to turn the house into an aquarium. His favorite place. I took to Amazon and bought 6 things for his party. Paper lanterns that I found for super cheapo. I think it was like a 6-pack. Crepe paper that you just do like streamers and stuff with. A pack of colored cardstock. Some fishing lure bobber things. Probably have a better name than that, but I typed in bobbers into Amazon and it worked. Some blue and white twine, and some party favors for the kids, which you will see in the vlog. Here's the party. Guests had already started to arrive, and I felt weird about pointing a camera at the walls and talking about the decor, so we're doing this voiceover style. Here's our little aquarium. You can see that I turned the paper lanterns and the streamers into jellyfish, which are all over the house, and then on the walls you'll see a lot of these paper plate and watercolor fish, which are things the kids made on their own. I didn't have to supervise those while I worked on some of the harder projects. That's what I mean about this being my thing, the thing that I like to do with the kids. The days leading up until the party are just as important as the actual party, because we do things together, we make lots of projects, and they get to choose where it goes on the wall, so it's all part of the fun. More fish, more seaweed, more jellyfish, lots of blue balloons for bubbles. And then into the kitchen, you can see that too on the wall. That was kind of a fail. I was going for fish scales, didn't really turn out. And then these fish that are dangling from the window and are still there, they are actually a copy of something that Land of Nod sells, but I just used paper and the blue twine, the blue and white twine, with the bobbers weighting them down at the end. Each one of those fish is different. Oh, and I tossed some bobbers in this punch here. Themed food is always my favorite part because it's so easy. So we did pond punch, nice and green, some seashells and cheese. We've got fishy napkins, some paper straws in fun colors, the easiest fish and chips I've ever made in my life. And oh, if you saw Instagram, you saw these guys. I stayed up at 3 in the morning tying string to pretzels. This was a delicious plate of starfish. Those were the best sugar cookies I've ever had. Submarine sandwiches, deep sea subs, that was a build your own platter. And then a spinach dip that I called seaweed dip. Last but not least is his beautiful cake, which has 2 little fishies on top, his catch of the day, and 2 because he's 2 years old. This was the hit of the party. These are just the little fishy squirters that I got as bathtub toy favors for the kids that came. They played catch and release with these things, each one trying to catch their own fish like 10 times. Totally a win. A couple bucks on Amazon, a garden basin, some water. Endless fun, I tell ya.
And then there was cake. Luca did much better with all the attention than he had the previous year. If you want to see that vlog and the super cute woodland theme I did, I will include it below. Is it good? You're 2 years old. Did you know that you're 2? This is how you know it's been a fun party. Yep. Look at Scarlett's room in there. Destroyed.
It was a great day, everyone had a great time, and it was obvious to all that I am an ex-preschool teacher. Or maybe a perpetual 6-year-old. I think I embody both quite well. It was hard to take all the decor off the walls to start transforming things for Christmas. I'm now being lit by a Christmas tree, but that's another treat vlog I'll have for you next week. But the fish and the colors look so pretty up here. I loved it. However, they all did get salvaged. Luca's room is now his aquarium room, and he loves it so dearly. He even took his favorite fish that his sister made, which he calls sissy fish, and gave it its own wall. So sometime probably in the weekly bit, I'll show you how he set up his whole space. Alright, that is all for now. You and I need to have a business meeting soon. One of those vlogs is going to have to come up because we have lots to discuss. Lots and lots and lots. Also, we'll discuss it more later, but I think a cup of happy might stick. I have ideas. I'll see you soon. Bye.